right, so we are home from Hebron, Ohio, National Trails Raceway. The fans were awesome, as always. Y'all come out in groves, and it's amazing that this is the third year we've been there, and you guys are killing it. So thank you very much, first of all, from all the fans, you know, for supporting us and coming out year after year after year after year and supporting us at that track. We obviously tested before we went there at Tulsa. Testing at Tulsa didn't go good at all. We couldn't figure out what was wrong with the car. Obviously, I've got a new crew, so they're pretty green at everything. Tom's a mechanic. Josh is doing the power management. So here we are at Ohio. First grudge pass that I'm gonna make here. Me and Damon tested together. Damon's car's fast. So I'm gonna run Damon, and I'm going to try to mow down the tree and find out if we can guess on this tree or not, because there's been years, depending on which track we go to, they can kind of make it it's an instant green, but they can make it like a 350 tree, or it's like a 500 tree. So if it's a 500 tree, man, you can actually guess on the green and stay green. If it's a 350 tree, no human can cut a light faster than 350s, and you're gonna red light. So I'm gonna test that here against Damon, and so check this out. Damon, I just want to let you know that's what I'm going to do to all my friends. Guess on that fucking light, make you chase me. All right, so me and Damon make our pass. Damon, like I said, I told you I was going to mow down the light. I guessed a little bit on the light. It went red. I was out on Damon. Damon could not catch me, but at the finish line, he was right there. His car is bad fast. He's going to be one of the guys to watch this year. Mine is getting faster. It's just not quite there yet. It's slow down low. It's decent in the middle, and it's slow up top. So my car is just not where it needs to be yet. So we're going to go back to the pits and see if my guys can make this thing faster. The first grudge race, look, I may have beat Damon because I red lit and got to the finish line first, but if that was a real race, I would have lost. Car really wasn't that fast. Next up, I'm grudge racing Doc. Doc is on a mission this year. He thinks that screw blower is going to be fast. Most of the screw blowers out there are. So coming up next, Chuck versus Doc in the second grudge race. Go. we're here to work. All right, so me and Doc leave the line. Look, my car is still not where it needs to be, but it was faster than Doc. Doc obviously has more problems than I do. I get to the finish line first. Doc was telling me how fast his car was. Look, mine's not fast, and his was slower than mine. So Doc has a lot of work. We have a lot of work to do. If we're going to get in No Prep Kings and we're going to race in the field and compete this year, I'm going to have to get a lot faster, and Doc's going to have to get a lot faster. So grudge race number 2, I won, but it was kind of embarrassing, and the car is still a turd. So next up, one more grudge. We got a couple more grudge passes before we race your way in. I am going to grudge race the Bruder Brothers. I know their car runs low 380s. I know we're not there yet, but it'll be a good test. One thing my guys found was a relay laying on the floorboard. I know nothing about this relay. It was not plugged in, and it was just laying underneath the mantle. Still left slow. It like left with it, like, and then it took off. And then when it took off, it was I looked over to make sure it was shifting because it was on the rev limiter. And I looked over and I saw second, I saw third. God damn. Yeah, it's like it's going through the training. That's 6 passes on this training. I don't know why. The last pass was faster than that one.
Yeah.
It just.
We'll get your data and see if we need. We'll have Nick come over too. Look at
it. So, God damn it! I don't. Man, something's just really changed this year. Like it's just all fresh stuff, is all it is.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, golly, it's like we went to Tulsa. And it got, I mean, the first pass, it wouldn't even hardly do a burnout. I'm like, okay, we should just stop. And he goes, no, it's just cold. And it left like a turd anyway. We went 430s. It was on 6 cylinders.
Yeah.
And so they come back and we thought we had it fixed. And go 420s. It's just like really slow. You know, and we had it fast by Amarillo, Alabama.
Yeah. We'll fix it.
We'll got
it.
I got a lot of parts and shit. It's just, man. Like,
something's happening.
Yeah, there's something not happy. We're just missing it. Got the car going a little bit faster. We're changing stuff little by little. We are fighting problems. We're chasing vacuum leaks. We're chasing O2 sensors aren't working. And so I'm having to read the plugs, which is no big deal. I mean, the plug is still your telltale. You can't go buy an O2 sensor just because if you don't have an O2 sensor and if you can't read spark plugs, then you don't need to be in this industry racing cars or tuning cars.
Spark plug is the ultimate sensor on an engine like that. So he is subjected to all the temperature and stuff when the motor is making power. So it doesn't matter what other sensors you have. Like you have temperature sensor on exhaust, you have lambda sensor, O2 sensors on exhaust. They still don't tell the truth. This guy tells the absolute truth. And you can see how much you're pushing the motor or not using the motor properly, right? So you can see heat pretty much. And then you can have an idea, do I have too much fuel? Not enough. Too much timing? Not enough. You know, this tells you how you're treating the motor. And plus, individually, right? Such a large amount of power makes the motor not work even. So it's not like a street car where every cylinder makes 20, 30, 50 horses. Each cylinder is making 800, 700, 500. There's a large sum of power per spark plug. So this tells you like, okay, we're doing right, wrong, and then you can do that per hole.
Okay. We pull up to the line, let go of the brake, and the car absolutely goes nowhere. Like it just like it was slipping through the tranny. Another wasted pass. We get back to the pits, and the data, like the car has no training pressure, so the relay that he found on the floorboard doesn't go to anything. So we'll take that back out, and then we got one more grudge pass before we race your way in. So right now we are in left field. This car is not fast, and we got a lot of work to do for our last grudge pass. All right, this is our last grudge pass before we race our way in and try to get into the Invitational in Ohio. So Chuck versus Dean Carnes. Dean's car is fast. I know it runs good, so I gotta be able to outrun him so we can get into this Invitational and make a good pass and race your way in. That was a B plus.
All right. So you can tell.
That's a B plus. That bitch is rolling. There's no stinky still fucking me up. I'll give y'all a B plus. Not an A, but a B plus. Compared to what we've done, the rest, it's probably an A plus for what we've been doing. Yeah. So we pull up the line, let go of the trans brake, and look, Dean Carnes got out on me about a car, and it was one of the better passes we made, but he just keeps driving away from me, puts two or three car leaks on me, and the car kind of laid over up top. It just wasn't fast. We're just not there yet. Teams are picked. I end up being on Ryan's team, and look, I got a lot of respect for the 405 guys. They picked their teams in order to win a championship. Ryan's first pick was Robin Roberts. Robin Roberts is always fast, he's consistent, and he's going to make every race. Ryan's second pick was Giuseppe. Giuseppe, his car is stupid fast. I know Ryan went and tested with him, and that's an awesome pick. Like, that thing is going to be stupid fast, and Giuseppe is going to win some races this year. Ryan's third pick was the Bruder Brothers. That screw blower car, that thing's going to be fast. They've been hit or miss. Ryan did make sure they're going to make every single race. So that's his first three picks. And then he picked Chuck. And look, I respect that. Ryan didn't pick his buddies. He picked in the order to win a championship. And I feel like on this team, I'm the slowest guy. With this turbo combination, I have the slowest car on our team. So I've got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of pressure on me to do good. And man, this car has to get faster right here in Ohio. If it ain't faster tomorrow night, we're going to be on the outside looking in, going to Virginia. So I feel like I am the slowest guy on our team, but I feel like Ryan picked a team to win a championship, and I feel like we can get it done. So thanks for watching. Thanks for checking me out. I'm going to bring you as many videos as I can, behind the scenes stuff, all season until they show it on TV. Thanks.